Hello, Simon's Universe of Music. Today is an absolutely incredible day for the universe. I'm so proud to introduce Charlotte from Volume Courbe and High Flying Birds. So, Charlotte, thank you ever so much for your time.
Oh, that's okay. You're welcome.
The first thing I'm going to ask you is, so when you're a fan of someone like David Bowie and the Velvet Underground, and you think of being younger, being into music, to where your journey began to where it is now, how does it feel? How does it feel to love music so much and to get to this journey that you've been on?
Yes. I mean, weirdly enough, I still feel not that kind of different from when I started, if that makes sense. I still feel a little green about the way I make music, and I mean, yeah, I just feel really blessed about the people that I've met and have supported me to come to where I am now, and like Hope Sandoval I met 25 years ago, and Kevin Shields as well, and I've always kind of made music since I was quite young, but I think when I met them, they kind of they're the one who kind of said to me, "Oh, you should kind of do this. You should make a record." And I think life is just so wonderful that way. You just kind of meet people, and I think when I met them, I just trusted their opinion, and if I wouldn't have met them, maybe I would have always made music, but I'm not sure I would have made records, if you know what I mean. So and lucky to have David Holmes asked me to be on Noel's record again, and just very blessed, really. Yeah.
How was it when you met David Holmes for like the first time, and how did that friendship come along?
I can't remember actually that well. I must have met him backstage at a show, but I actually can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe a Primal Scream show. I don't know. I can't actually remember. I met him. No. I've met him a lot of times, and he's always supported me with my music. He always loved my music. He always supported it.
Yeah.
Like he used it in Killing Eve.
Yeah, I looked at that the other day, and me and Susanna were watching that series, and for the two series that are out there with the soundtracks that he's put together, it's pretty amazing. The music's really good.
Yeah, everyone said that. I still haven't watched it, so I don't know, but he's got amazing taste in music, and I was just he's been really supportive with me. So so when he, I hadn't seen him for years when he contacted me to be on Noel's record, so it really came as a surprise. I was really, really surprised. And then really, I've just been blessed with just meeting just really lovely people who just kind of helped me on my journey, to where I am now.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you did the vocals for "It's a Beautiful World," whereabouts did you record that, Charlotte?
Oh, so it was quite funny, actually. That story kind of make Noel's laugh, because I was in my flat. I hadn't met Noel yet, and I was surrounded by boxes.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't kind of unpacked. I moved to this flat, and it was kind of too small for my stuff, and I had loads of boxes around me, and it was so packed, and I never kind of unpacked in like a year and a half or something. and so I always said to Noel that I couldn't even find my microphone to record these things, because I've got a Neumann kind of microphone, and I remember using like a SM58, a Shure, like a really basic kind of mic.
Yeah.
Because it was so messy that I couldn't even find a mic to record it. And then I did it on these 18 tracks I've got, and sent it to them. And and they really liked it. So that was really great. Yeah.
It is an incredible tune. And I even went on YouTube the other day, Charlotte, and watched it. I mean, I've seen High Flying Birds 10 times. Right.
Oh, wow.
You're part of my favorite band in the entire universe. And for the 10 times that I've seen High Flying Birds, it was 3 times on the Who Built the Moon album, right?
Yes.
But one of the most important times for me personally seeing High Flying Birds was at the Palladium. Right.
Oh, in London. Yeah.
In London. That band, Charlotte, that you're in is truly, truly the most important band in my entire life. And,
that's lovely.
And with the singer and all the people in that band, I know that it is really like a family, like everyone says. And I think it's really a special band because the songs are so good.
Yeah, and we really are like a little family. I mean, it was just so mad when we went on the first tour, and we hadn't met, and in America in February 2018, and we just got on so well all together, and we just couldn't believe, like we were just like on a we just felt so happy, all of us, from being together. It was almost like it was meant to be. It was really strange. Yeah, it was really such a nice, lovely vibe.
Yeah, because all the characters within that band are very unique. From obviously, Gem, Mike, Chris, yourself, Jess, YC, Russ. They're all very unique characters that have something within themselves, obviously with the other bands and everything and the music that they've done within their lives. You know, when you come down to being on stage playing the High Flying Bird songs, let's say, it works, doesn't it? It just really works.
I think so too. Yeah, I think Noel, I think he's very happy with that band. I think so anyway. Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, I think he really is. And early today, Charlotte, I was thinking, like, when I talked to you about the next time that things come, where obviously he's saying 2023. I think it's probably going to be even better, because where I can only go as a fan saying this about obviously him, but this is my impression that I get as a fan about where High Flying Birds are going next. I think he's going to make this album really, seriously, incredibly better, maybe going a bit more as in a pop kind of way, but louder kind of way. But with having the band that he's got now, he's going to work with tracks that will involve a bit of like yourself, like Jess, like with the Russ, like built everyone into the tracks with his songwriting to make it, when you're out on the road, it's going to be so much fun and incredible,
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah, exciting times to come.
Yes, I can't wait to go back on tour, because as you know, I was sick during the second tour. So
Yeah, sure. Are you okay now, Charlotte?
oh yeah, I'm okay now, but I just kind of can't. It was such a blow that I just can't wait to just go back now and kind of forget about what happened and kind of do it
Yeah,
again. Yeah.
absolutely. You just never know what's around the corner,
Yes. Yes.
but you just have to keep positive within your mind, within life, I suppose.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what else have you been up to recently with your own music?
Well, I've nearly finished. So I'm making this album in 3 parts.
Right.
So the first EP came out last year.
Yeah.
The first 4 songs. I've nearly finished 4 songs. And so I'm mixing on Wednesday track 2. Then
Nice.
and then I've got to finish another 2, and then it will be done. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
Sure. Would you
So
take your band out on the road and tour at all?
I mean, I don't have a band at the minute. So yeah, I mean, I would like to. I would like to play again and play my song, but I just don't know when this is going to happen. But yes, I would like to.
Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
would be really good. I think, and you know what? I think people would want to come and see, and I think we can't deny, obviously, with the David Holmes connection and the Noel connection and the way that the fans out there that know about it, I think people would want to come and see because the music definitely appeals to me, the sound and the vibe. So I think people would want to go and see and hear it out live.
Yes. I mean, when I will have finished the album, I'll definitely try to do a show or something. But that's probably not going to be for a while.
No.
But yeah, no, I would like to play. I used to play with my Japanese friend Koshi
Sure.
before joining Noel's band, and we were saying the other day, like, we would love to kind of play together again. And yeah, so it's kind of, yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to my first gig, I think, in like 2 weeks' time. In fact, I'll tell you who I'm going to see. I'm going to see Andrew Cushion, who worked with.
Yeah. Noel produced this song.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've been talking to him on Instagram and like hopefully to get him on the channel to speak to him. But I think when I go and see him in a couple of weeks' time, I'm sure I'll get to see him and say hello. I think he's quite good. I think his voice is quite good as well.
Yeah, I mean, when Noel sent me, I think Noel sent me the track, and then I looked online, and I thought he was really good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And with me living up north now in Gateshead and him being from Newcastle, so going to see him do like a homecoming gig, I suppose. I'm sure the atmosphere would be quite good, but it's just so nice going to see live music again, Charlotte, because
that's right. I haven't been yet.
No, it's
I know.
well, it's the best. It's the thing that obviously I've spent a lot of money on, and just the feeling of going, even when I see the high flying bird, Charlotte, as soon as you get that ticket and you're counting down the days to obviously to the gig, it's just the best feeling.
It is. Yeah, I can't wait to play again.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I don't know if there'll be any show next year. I don't think there'll be a tour, but I'm really hoping that maybe there'll be one show or something. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest,
I don't know.
That wouldn't surprise me if it gets to like next year with the band, let's say, where they just do one or a couple, and then they'll wait until obviously the album comes out. And then obviously then it will hit big time.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah. what have been the best countries and the best cities playing around the universe, let's say?
Um, I mean, I enjoyed South America probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, Argentina and
sure.
Korea was the maddest gig. Me and Jess were so shocked that we were like all a bit shaky
Yeah.
because they were just screaming so loud that Noel hadn't kind of told us about the audience there, and when we started the first song, we got so shocked. We got
Uh,
so shocked by how much they screamed. So I was like a little kind of teary.
yeah.
And then many places. I mean, yeah, many. I mean, I love touring in America. I love being on the bus.
Yeah.
And I like. I mean, which town or what?
Yeah, like
Best gig?
which towns or which
Yeah,
countries? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, some town in America. I love New Orleans. I love Nashville. And then yeah, in South America was great. Mexico was great. And yeah, I can't remember so well now. Uh, yeah, Bangkok, the last show we did, I quite enjoyed. Yeah,
That's all them places that you've mentioned. I'd love to go and visit myself, like on holiday,
yes,
because I've not been to the United States yet. I've been to places like New Zealand and Indonesia, and Susanna's from the Czech Republic, so we've been there, and the normal kind of British kind of, like, when you go to Spain or something like that. I've been to them sort
yeah,
of places, but I'd really love to go and visit United States. I can
I mean,
and South America. And Susanna really wants to go to Mexico.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, the thing about touring is that you actually don't really have time to visit. So
No,
usually you just kind of get to the hotel,
yeah,
go and do the show, go back to the hotel. So you don't
yeah,
actually see that much, like, but you see a little bit, while you are in the
sure.
bus. But
I
then you
suppose
actually, yeah,
it's work at the end of the day, isn't it? I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's like it's not. It's definitely. I mean, it's amazing, but it's not a holiday where you have time to do loads of
no,
things. Yeah.
yeah. And when you're on the bus, when you're traveling to all these different places now, who's the person that makes you laugh, or does everyone sort of keep themselves to themselves? And
Oh no, I
what
mean we very much together, and we do laugh a lot. Like I was kind of surprised that the minute we get on the bus, like if it's like early in the morning, like 8 a.m.,
yeah,
we will just be laughing straight away.
yeah,
Yeah, so we very much kind of together. Yeah, we very much together. We don't really keep ourselves to ourselves, really.
no,
Yeah, no.
because I can honestly tell you, Charlotte, for the fan that I am, obviously, of that band, it's not just the music, it's the people that I love, and
Yeah,
I I suppose you know where I'm coming from, and I can't say it's hard to describe, because I just know within myself about that band, of just how amazing the company is. You
yeah,
wouldn't be bored.
no,
There's not a moment where there's not something to say. There's always something to say.
yeah.
And then
Yeah, no, um we definitely get on really well, and and it's nice because like we are quite different. I mean, I'm quite different from Jess. We have a
sure,
different kind of musical background, or
yeah,
and it's amazing that we really close now, because I see, just because, we if it wouldn't have been for that band, I don't think our path would have crossed.
No.
Because our music is so different,
Sure.
but yeah, so it's really nice.
Have you spoke to Jess recently at all?
Yeah.
Have you met
up? Well, we've got a kind of WhatsApp, the three girls, we've got a kind of WhatsApp group thing.
Right.
And we messaged yesterday, and just said, "Oh, miss you both. See you in 2023." So,
yeah.
But I saw Jess at the photography show by Sharon, at the Gibson Gallery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw, so not that long ago, like, when was that? 6 weeks ago, maybe?
Right. Did you go to that, Charlotte?
Yeah. Yes, I went at the opening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it good to see with the photos? Because I've got the book of see the photographs that it's Shell, isn't it?
Sharon.
Sharon,
yeah,
it's really good, and hopefully there should be like another one that comes out, because it's really great, and it's obviously great for the fans to see,
yes.
sort of behind the scenes of that moment in time, to take the photographs of not just obviously the singer, but the other members of the band as well, which I think is just as important.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great they did that. But I don't know what I don't know if she will make another one. I don't know, but she's got another show at the moment.
Right. Okay.
I think maybe it's the same exhibition, but I think it's gone to another city.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, because if it did come up north, obviously to Newcastle, well, I would definitely go and see it.
Yeah, I can't look. If you look online, Sharon Latham,
right,
it will say it's definitely on somewhere else at the moment.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
When you're playing with the High Flying Birds, what's your favorite songs that you like to? What's your favorite songs through the set of when you're playing live?
Okay, so I like Fort Knox.
Yeah.
I like. I'm terrible with title. Okay, give me some names and I'll tell you.
Okay. Fort Knox. Well, we know you love that. We have.
I love Holy Mountain, because I sing on it, so I love that.
Yeah.
I love. Okay, give me some names.
Okay. So you got Holy Mountain, you got Fort Knox. I'll give you a couple of tracks of Who Built the Moon. So yeah. I love She Taught Me to Fly. I love that.
That's not my favorite.
That's not one of your favorites?
No.
Do you like Love Is the Law? Love Is the Law.
I love that one. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a brilliant song. Off Chasing Yesterday.
I don't play on that.
Do you play on any when the band's playing live? Do you play on any of their songs of that album, or was it just Who Built the Moon?
Just Who Built the Moon, I think.
Do you like the track Who Built the Moon?
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that track, and when for the 3 times I went to obviously see that album tour, I didn't get to see that live, which it was a little bit like, that is an amazing song. That
we did play it live. We didn't do it that many times, but we have played it live.
Yeah, I think for the times that I went, it was just like you didn't do it them times. So
yeah, we didn't do it that many times, but it's a shame, because I thought it sounded really good, but I don't know why. I don't know why Noel didn't want to do it. I don't know.
No, What do you think about the two new tracks that came out on the greatest hits? Do you like them?
Oh yeah, I do like them. Yeah, the Roxy Girl, they're great. And oh yeah, so it's something on the ground.
Yeah,
Can you give me the title?
I will do in a second. Yeah, because I'm like
Yeah.
yourself, Charlotte. It's like I
I'm
know.
terrible with remembering title.
Me too. Me too.
It's called. Hold on.
I know. I'm just doing the same.
It's called Flying on the Ground.
Yes. Yeah, which I absolutely love.
Yes, and then the other one. I can't remember what the other one is called.
I'm just gonna get it up now.
We Are On Our Way.
Yes.
Yeah, very good as well.
They are great tracks, and I just love the sound and the feel to them. I think they're brilliant Noel tracks, you know.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear them live.
Yes.
Did you enjoy making the Sky program that was on a few weeks ago?
Yeah, that was really great because we hadn't seen each other for so long, so it was just really nice to just to be together again and just to be on stage again. Yeah, it was really great.
Sure. Did you rehearse when you were doing that gig? Did you have rehearsal for that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We rehearse in the theater before, like the few days before.
Yeah. And I tell you what I did really love. You know the song at the end, The Mighty Quinn?
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that. I think
great.
it was brilliant. And obviously I loved it when you done All You Need Is Love for the last tour. So
yes,
do you reckon he'll do another cover song when you're playing live again?
I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I would say probably he might do another cover. Maybe, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I would be surprised if it was going to be that again. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that again, but
No.
I don't know what song he will do.
No.
Down.
I read the other day that a lot of people were questioning him about, obviously, there was this thing that come online where he was doing Mind Games by Lennon. And yes. He said that he would finish it off and record it, which would be pretty amazing, Charlotte, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was a great version he did.
Yeah. And he said he's done a lot of covers recently. And I think, do you know what, Charlotte? I think he could bring out a covers album because Weller's done it and other people have done it. I think it would be something not to release straight away, but like say like in maybe 5 years time sort of thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
But who knows?
But that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what he's gonna do?
But so what sort of music have you been listening to recently?
Well, recently I discovered this English band. I'll tell you the name because I can never remember how to spell it.
Sure.
I discovered this band called Ramazes and Selket.
Right.
It's Ramasses. How do you say? Ramaz, and Selket. I've just discovered this band from the 70s, really good.
Right.
Yeah, last night I was listening to David Crosby's album, If I Could Only Remember My Name.
Yeah.
What else? I can't remember. Can't remember. No.
I can tell you what I've been listening to recently. I've been listening to the Bobby Gillespie, Jeff.
Oh yes, Jenny Beth.
Jenny Beth, yes.
Yes.
I've been listening to their new album, and I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I did actually. I listened to it. Before it came out in the studio, because I'm very good friend with Andrew, who plays in Primal Scream.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah, who plays guitar. So I think he played me the album. Someone played me the album before it came out, and I thought it was very good.
Yeah, Charlotte, honestly, I'll tell you this, I actually made a video on the album, right? And I spoke about Andrew as a musician. I've seen Primal Scream, I think, about 3 or 4 times, right? But he is an amazing musician and an incredible guitarist.
Yeah, I did a track with them.
Right.
I did a track with them in 2007 called Freight Train.
Right.
So it was pretty much everyone except Bobby, obviously, because I was singing.
Yeah.
And I actually haven't. It's on YouTube, you'll see. And it sounds very country, a bit like Country Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's an incredible musician, Andrew.
Yeah. And I've met Duffy. I've met Martin Duffy.
Oh yeah, Duffy is one of my best friends.
No way, that's amazing.
So we did one track on my first album together and one track on my second album together. And he lives in Brighton as well. So I see him regularly.
No way. Well, the connection of how I met him was because when I was living in Birmingham, I had some friend who was connected to him, like maybe one of his cousins, right?
Right.
And we went to see Primal Scream, and we went to the after show party, and I was talking to Duffy about Primal Scream and him and his connection with Noel, because I think he gets on quite well with Noel, and I think they're the same kind of age.
Yes.
So I was talking to him about Noel and that, and just as I was leaving Charlotte, Manny was downstairs, right, having a pint, and I met him, and I had my photo taken with him, which was pretty amazing. But I love Primal Scream. I think they're an absolutely incredible, amazing band.
It's funny. I just got a text on my phone from Jess.
No way.
Yeah. Was gonna say, yeah, no, I mean live, they're incredible. I really always enjoy the live show.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw them was at Reading 2000 when they were just before Oasis, because Oasis deep down are my favorite band, Charlotte, and I saw Oasis 9 times, right?
Wow.
And yeah, and where I used to live in Bromsgrove, which is just south of Birmingham, everybody knew me as the biggest Oasis fan because because I suppose just the way that I love music, and so that band to come around when I being a teenager, because I left school in '97, so being a teenager and having obviously the '90s Britpop indie scene, it just grabbed my soul. So all them bands that we love and everything about it, that's what helped make Simon's Universe of Music, I suppose.
So when did you start this?
I started this, Charlotte, through lockdown, because I'll tell you my story about it, because I think the high flying birds have a big impact on it, as in because I idolize the band so much, it's something that I feel that is good to tell you. So deep down, I'm a chef, right? I've been a chef since I was like 19 years of age. But through lockdown, me and Susanna bought a computer, and I thought I need to do something with my time. I can't just sit on my ass and get fat. I need to do something. So I was watching Rick Stein in Mexico. He was in Mexico and LA. Okay. And I was watching him, and I was watching Rick Stein on camera, the way he was talking about ingredients, food, drink, everything, the way he was putting himself on camera. So I thought, right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not a musician, but I think I've been to enough gigs, I've met enough people, and with it being my favorite hobby in the world, I believe in myself where I can sort of do something, as in like do interviews, talk about reviews, and just sort of do something. So I started a year and a half ago. I've got 578 people subscribed. I've become friends with, obviously, Jeff Slate, which is pretty amazing. I spoke to Steve Craddock the other day about him coming onto the channel. I'm very lucky to obviously have yourself. For new bands out there, Charlotte, to try and help them get more fans and interview people like them, or even get to a stage where I'm lucky enough to meet the singer of High Flying Birds. I've really got ambitions to meet my heroes and get to a stage of where, you know what, people like them can turn around and say, you know what, Si, you've done a really good job. You know, I'm proud of you. You know, that's really what I'm after. So,
well, it's nice to follow your dream. It's nice to do things, and it's and just if you have a dream, then to just do it. So it's great that you're doing it.
Yeah, and in all fairness, Charlotte, I suppose we can both relate to that, because from yourself coming from France to England to follow your dreams, and to where you've become friends with, like, in my life, the best musicians in the world, to play with the best musicians in the world is one hell of a thing, because
I know it's quite crazy.
Yes.
I know, it's quite crazy.
It's absolutely, you know, would you ever, you know, from all them years ago, Charlotte, to ever think of, you know, supporting a band like U2 and traveling around the world, you know, to playing in the best theatres in England with, you know, one of the greatest songwriters over the last 20 odd years?
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. But it's amazing. So I suppose we're both very lucky people, you know.
Yes. I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How was it playing with U2 when High Flying Birds were supporting U2? How was that?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. I mean, the stadium was so big.
Sure.
So it was kind of crazy. It was just great. I mean, for me, it was just amazing because it was during my chemotherapy treatment.
Yes.
I had already started. I did September, October, and then we went to New Zealand first, and then Australia in November, the whole month. And you know, so for me, because I was going through something traumatic, to be doing this was amazing. And I really thank Noel for letting me go, because it really made, you know, my whole experience with the cancer much kind of easier. You know what I mean? Like, and he was really, really lovely during that tour, because he was really trying to like we watched U2 at the front
Yeah.
together. He really kind of, you know, he wanted to make it special for me because he knew that obviously, you know, I was going through something quite traumatic. So that was really nice. And then, yeah, it was just really nice. And just being on stage in a stadium, which obviously I had never done. So yeah, it was quite crazy. Yeah, quite crazy. Yeah.
How was
So
the flight when you flew to New Zealand and Australia? Did you fly from London?
yeah, we flew from London. It's a very long flight, and obviously I was very worried because I was kind of doing chemo.
Yeah.
So you know, my immune system was really down.
Sure.
So it was a bit of a worry because the flight was so long.
Oh, I know.
But I made it. And after the first week I was very tired, and then after that I was fine again. You know, I was just having fun again. So yeah.
Well, I've been to New Zealand because I've got family in Auckland, so
right.
I know that flight.
Oh my God! It's actually a really, really difficult flight, isn't it?
It's the most incredible mental flight in the world.
Oh my God! I thought I would never come out of that plane.
I've never forget it because it's just when you're on that plane and you're looking at the hours because you know, you're looking at the clock thinking, fucking hell, I hope I'm going to get there soon because this is just ridiculous.
I know. It was really quite difficult. And I did think, I don't want to do this again.
No, I know.
Yeah. It's quite tough. Yeah.
And
it was easier on the way back because on the way back, me, Jess, and Mikey were together, and we just did not stop laughing for I think all the duration of the flight, and it went really fast.
Oh, well, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so that was really good, but on the way there, it was just very difficult.
Yeah. When I went in 2005 with my mum to see my cousins. And like literally we flew from Birmingham to Dubai to Singapore to Sydney, and then Sydney to Auckland. So yeah, it was mental. But did you meet many celebrities when you've been touring around with High Flying Birds and like supporting U2? Did you meet any of the celebs that Noel's mates with at all?
But no. Yeah, we met few of them, and obviously we met U2. Sure. That was nice.
Yeah. What was it like meeting Bono?
Oh, he was really nice actually. We had a party. U2 organized a party at the end of the tour, and yeah, I thought he was very nice. Yeah.
This story came out, Charlotte, that Noel done karaoke with Bono singing Kung Fu Fighting, right?
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that.
Did you see it or did you hear about it?
I think it was the first U2 support, you know, the first before the girls join in.
Right.
They in 2000 17.
Right, okay.
Yeah, summer 2017 or September, I can't remember.
Yeah.
They supported U2 then, and maybe it happened then because it didn't happen this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you think the High Flying Birds would support U2 again?
I don't know. I mean, I would love to, but I really don't know. I don't know.
Because I've not seen U2, but I think the next time with all the different bands that I've seen, Charlotte, now I have a new list of bands I want to see, and U2 are on the list of bands to see, right? So I hope the next time that U2 are on the road, or the next time that they're playing, it would be fantastic if the High Flying Birds were supporting U2.
I know. I mean, it would be great to support them again, but I don't know.
No,
Don't
but
know.
I was pretty upset this week about Charlie from the Rolling Stones
I
passing on.
know. I know. Yeah, he seemed like such a cool guy.
Yeah,
I know, but I guess, yeah, people are getting old.
sure.
I know, it's like Lee Perry as well today.
Yeah, and me and Susanna, we went to see the Rolling Stones in 2018 up in Edinburgh, and it was the most amazing gig. It really was really up there, and Jagger was just incredible. Charlotte, he was absolutely amazing.
I saw them when Primus Scream supported them in South London, and
Right?
yeah, it was really amazing.
Yeah, they're incredible band. I mean, I've seen Ray Davies at the Kinks. I've seen Black Sabbath. I've seen The Who. I've seen Weller twice. Charlotte, I went to see Guns N' Roses a few years back, and I was so pissed I fell asleep through the gig.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, I was working with this lad who was quite tall. We went out and had a few beers, and we went to see him. And then I was just so drunk I fell asleep at the gig. It was terrible. So we went home. But yeah, I love seeing the legends because this is the reason why you have to see them. Because you know them times come. But I would have loved to have seen Bowie, Charlotte, and I'm not just saying that because of obviously he's gone, but honestly, I can tell you right now, I love Bowie, and I would have loved to have seen him. It would have been amazing.
I know. I would have loved to as well.
Yeah, his music will last forever. He was to me, he was the best like pop star of all time.
I love. He's definitely a Black Star. It's my favorite album of his.
Yeah, it's really fantastic, and I think because of Noel's love of Bowie as well, maybe with the next album, and Noel says he's into a lot of 80s music at the minute, so it could take on like a sort of poppy kind of glam kind of sound. I mean, obviously I'm just making it up because obviously I don't know, but you just
I don't know.
But you just think from the influences of how he talks about who he loves, you just think he could easily make that kind of sound, or take so much from it. But we just know that the guy's a genius.
We will see.
We will, and I can't wait. So, what have you got planned for the rest of this week?
Well, I'm going to London on Wednesday to mix.
Right. Yes.
Track number 2.
Right.
And then I'm actually. Oh yeah, I'm also in the morning on Wednesday. I'm meeting a percussionist to take some lessons.
On. Okay, that's nice.
Yes, I'm really excited about this.
Yeah,
he's an excellent percussionist, one of the best in the country. So I'm really excited.
Wow.
So I just want to improve, and
right.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlotte, how did you feel, right, when one night on BBC on Jules Holland, yeah, the world went absolutely crazy because everything was so surprised about obviously the scissors. Do you still get people today talk to you about that specific subject? How do you...
Well, let me think. Yeah, I mean, people do when I do interviews and stuff. People kind of ask me,
Yeah.
And you know, when Noel went on Jules recently, Jules wanted to know as well, so he wanted
Sure.
to ask him. But basically, the thing with that, like Noel said, you know, when I went on it, like I had already been playing scissors for like 2-3 years,
Sure.
and I'd done like a lot of shows, some big shows, some small shows,
Yeah.
and you know, nobody kind of care. I mean, you know, people just accepted it, kind of thing.
Sure.
So when I went on Jules, I really wasn't expecting, you know, I didn't think it would be like a big deal, you know what I mean? Because yeah, so I was really surprised at the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised at the reaction. So yeah, that was,
because I can honestly tell you what I thought. I thought, you know how much that, okay, High Flying Birds, they're my favorite band, right? So I'm watching it and I don't really care. I'm just watching it. I love it. But, I'm seeing my favorite band on TV. Everything's cool, But then, a couple of days later where you hear, radio interviews and reactions about obviously the Scissors and Noel going on about the Scissors, and everybody in radio going on about the Scissors. I mean, it's just like chill out, because it is what it is,
I know, it's just a pair of scissors.
That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is, isn't it? And the whole world the whole world's like, oh my God, can you believe it? It's just absolutely crazy. And it's just like, no, it's not. It's not. It's not, get on with it, move on. So
I know. People did move on, which is good.
Yeah. So I tell you what, it'd be really interesting if there's any new songs that can get the Scissors playing on a track for the new album.
I don't think they will.
No.
I'm a bit bored of the Scissors now.
So what's your favorite thing these days?
Well, playing.
Yeah.
I mean, well, with Noel?
With you, anything really.
I mean, with Noel, I just like playing percussion and singing, really, like shakers or the Agogo bells or stuff like that. And singing, I do love singing. I don't sing that much, or I do sing a bit, but yeah, I love singing.
Yeah.
And otherwise, yeah. So yeah, those are my favorite thing. I do. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the band. Yeah.
Yeah. And I heard something recently, or I listened to something recently of you saying that you love Alone on a Rope, and you were going to record a version of that yourself. Have you got round to doing that yet?
Yeah, it's recorded, and I started mixing it, and then I realized that, I don't know, I was just saying to Noel, I don't know, Noel played on it. Noel played on it. He played percussions.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But basically, I need to redo it, because I realized I need to do a different key, because I just felt like my singing, anyway, I just felt like it was the wrong key. So we actually going to redo it now.
Right.
I told Mikey that he's going to redo the piano.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it does sound good now, but I think it would just be even better. So yeah. I mean, I just love this song.
It is a fantastic track. It really is.
Really love it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And even Noel's on doing these things on Radio X at the minute, where he's on with Matt Morgan. Even he piped up the other day saying that, he really loves it, the song Alone on a Rope. Yeah, it's got a good vibe, hasn't it?
I know. I wish we would have done it live a bit more. We did it a few times, but yeah.
Well, next time, and I think you know, get a load of this. I mean, you know, the connection between the two of you, and you know how much he loves you. You should say to him, and obviously, you know, you can say to him, I've been talking to a #1 fan of his and the band to say next time we should do Alone on a Rope within the set. And in all fairness, I'm sure he would actually agree to that.
I think we might, maybe if we will do it again, I don't know. I think he wants to re-record it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, that would be good.
How would he want to sound? Can you imagine?
Oh, I really don't know.
No.
But I think he doesn't like the recording on that came out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this episode. It really has been
welcome.
incredible talking to you.
Yeah, and good luck with your podcast.
Thank you very much, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's great you're doing it. Take care.
And yourself. See you now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.